Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's search for the ultimate sesh spot in the entire world has brought us up here to Gisborne. The fountain that sits atop the roundabout here is from approximately 1850 and came from the Chelsea Gardens in London, costing about $74,000. That's pretty much enough fucking waffles, so let's get straight into our search for our ultimate sesh spot here in Gisborne. Let's get to the first spot. And we're now here at Ross Watt Recreation Reserve. This is honestly not a terrible spot. It's kind of just like this big open field. We got a playground there, lots of good chairs and toilets, as you can see here. Some tennis courts, and then a dog off-leash area on the other side of those. It's not terrible, there's lots of room, but it is sort of just on the side of a main road, and I could imagine it getting quite busy here on like a weekend or if the weather was nice. So as far as discreetness goes, it's probably not really up there. So yeah, with those things being said, let's move on to the next spot. This here now is John Aitken Reserve, named after, of course, John Aitken, one of the original European settlers that came here after shipping his merino sheep up from Tassie. It seems like there are a lot of small little parks and reserves quite close to each other that follow Jackson's Creek down, and this is another one. Just on the other side over there, we will get to very shortly. It is, of course, Sankey Reserve. It's not terrible, but I will say it's not the best one we've been to or will be to, so stay tuned for the end of the video. It's honestly not terrible either though, like it's just quite an open space, not much coverage from the wind or the elements. Honestly not that discreet. There is a car park right there, just off of the main road. Yeah, let's keep heading around and see if we can't find today's sesh spot here in Gisborne. We are now here at Sankey Reserve. Now, to be honest, I kind of did just stop here for a piss, but it's actually not a terrible option for a sesh spot. I mean, we get a pretty nice view of Jackson's Creek, which we'll actually touch more on towards the end of the video. Yeah, other than that, we have public toilets, which are always good. We have a footy field, which I guess is good for footy. It's a pretty nice hill, and honestly, this path is definitely one of the highlights. Unfortunately, it probably won't be today's sesh spot, but, you know, definitely something to consider. We are now here and we're about to head into the Gisborne Botanic Gardens. Established in 1991, the main plans of the garden was to highlight the relationship between Gisborne in New Zealand and Gisborne here in Australia. The southeast corner was the first section to be planted in 1992 with cabbage trees and New Zealand flax. Having a stroll around, it's certainly not a bad area. Lots of information boards around, lots of cool birds, ducks, magpies, and more importantly, it does actually connect to Jackson's Creek. So the creek flows south, then east, then south by east, before reaching its confluence with the Deep Creek, forming the Maribyrnong River. The creek here flows through Gisborne before generally turning south and reaching Sunbury. It is generally southward running until it reaches Deep Creek just south of Bulla, where the two waterways meet and actually form the Maribyrnong River. The deep and relatively narrow valley cut by the creek through surrounding basalt plains is extremely prominent in Organ Pipes National Park. But yeah, we're here today to find out if this could be the ultimate sesh spot in the entire world. So, without further ado, let's have a bit of a look around and see if it might be. And yeah, now that we've found that sesh spot, it does unfortunately bring us to the end of the video. We have searched Gisborne extensively looking for the ultimate sesh spot in the entire world, and unfortunately we haven't quite found it here. But there were a few really nice spots. Jackson's Creek was a highlight, and the locals here are honestly so nice. So shout out Gisborne, I will be back. If you like the video, please like it down below and leave a comment if there are any spots that I missed or where I should go to for future videos. Have you smoked up in any of these spots? Let me know down below. And yeah, I will see you all next week in the next video. Peace and love.